Hello everyone, in this video I'll be explaining you the problem expensive buying, and it was asked in starter 206 of CodeChef contest. So let's read out the problem. So chef is in a shop with n distinct items. The ith item is sold at a price of C of I. Chef only wants expensive items, and so he decided that he will buy the k most expensive items. Find how much total cost chef had to pay to buy the k most expensive items. Okay, yeah, so it's easy only. So input they have given test cases, and for every test case we have two integers n and k denoting the size. Like n distinct items, and then we'll have to choose the k most expensive items out of which, and what is the price of that we'll have to display. So let's take the first example and understand. So in first example, what they're given is n is 3, and you'll have to choose 3 most expensive items. So, and the expensive items are 1, 100 and 5. So basically what they're saying is they'll give n distinct items, and out of which we'll have to choose the k items, and this k items has to be most expensive, right? So k most expensive you'll have to choose in such a way that the total cost of the item is going to be increased. So that is the case. Now in this case, as you can see, the items and the items present in the array, like there are 3 items, and you'll have to choose all the items. Basically n k are same in this case. So in this case it's just the sum of the entire array. So it is going to be 1 plus 100 plus 5, and this is going to be 106. So which is the answer. Yeah, in first case we have 106. Let's consider second case. We have same thing, but we'll have to choose only one item, and that should have most expensive value. So out of this, if you see, there are 3 items, 105. Item, different items, item I1, I2 and I3 you can call, and its prices are given 110. So you'll have to choose k most expensive items, which means you'll have to choose the item 1 most expensive item. So in this case, if you see, the most expensive item is this 100, so he'll be choosing 100, and since only you will have to choose one item, so this is your answer. So yeah, in this case 100 is answer. Let's consider the third case. We have 9258. So this is the given array. In this case, what they're saying is you'll have to choose 2 most expensive items. The first expensive item we can see is 9, and this is the most expensive item he'll be choosing, and since only one item he have chosen, one more item he'll have to choose. So out of these 3, this is most expensive item, which is 8. So this sum is going to be item sum is going to be 17. So how do you solve this? So what we can do is we can sort the array in decreasing order. If you sort the array in decreasing order, so your array will look something this way, right, after sorting. So once your array is sorted, so you'll have to choose k items from I is equal to 0 to k minus 1 if you choose. So since you are starting with 0, so there will be total of k items. So you just sum k items, k till k minus 1 index, from 0 to k minus 1 index. So yeah, this is the solution of this problem. So let's try to code it up. We have expensive items, and let's try to code it up. Input they have given test cases. So test cases have taken care at this position, and for every test case we have integer n and k. So let's take nk, and we in the second line of every test case we have n integers c1 cn. So let's take one vector. C of n. So let's take every item's value, and then we'll have to sort this. c dot r begin will do. R begin is basically sort in decreasing order. If you just do c dot begin, it will sort in increasing order. So it's a C++ STL. Now you take one answer variable which will keep count of some of the items. So you'll have to iterate till the loop k, right, till k minus 1 you are doing, and then in answer you will be increasing the cost of the item. At the end you have to display the answer. Let's try to run it. Yeah, it is running fine. Let's try to submit this code in online editor. Yeah, it got accepted. So in this way you got to easily solve the problem. Basically they are asking you the most expensive item, so you have to sort the array in, even if you sort the array in increasing order, so in that case you'll have to take from backside k most elements, I mean k elements, but in this case this is easy, like sort in decreasing order and take the first k elements. Yeah, this is the answer. So thank you guys for watching the video.